99.9999999% of the Grandmaster don't know how to use the engine. My message for the young generation is don't be a slave from the machine. Let the machine as a slave for you. Hello, my name is Erdogan Günes. I'm 53 years old. I live in Germany. I'm one of the part of many chess engine teams like Zappa, like in the past also Hydra team. I was the opening book writer for Hydra team, also from Zappa team. Then Stolas, Raptor, and some other secret teams asked my advice about the opening books. And I won the World Championship 7 times in a row and 12 times incompletely, so with different engines. So I work with a lot of programmers, and my idea is to make the idea engine help the human AI in compare. And this is why I say to the programmer, can we make a project like you have a position, you will only search not the best move, you will search for a move what produce for the next 3 or 5 moves you have found the 5 only moves in a row. Oh. Yeah, there's a new secret concept. And this is the point where I'm working with some programmers to keep the engine private. And some of the Grandmaster used the idea, and it makes differently open lines. Like it's not the best move. It's not the 5 under the 5 moves. Most of the Grandmaster put it the 5 best move and then look it. But sometimes you have the move number 10 or number 15. It is maybe critical move, like minus 1.20 or so. But it's a risky move. But you for smash this move, you have to find the 3 or 5 best moves in a row. Mm-hmm. And this is not possible, you know. You have to find the best move like 3,600 elo moves, and this is the idea, to make some risky moves. The idea was also like the playing style from Magnus Carlsen. He played not the best opening, but keep the position playing. Like you have potential in the position, like a lot of piece on the board, and created some ideas. And this is the idea how we created the new with the 5 or 3 or 5 moves in a row. And do you have any questions to me?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, many questions.
Yeah, of course.
But the first question that comes to me, that how did you come into this? Like, when did you start, and what was your education, and how did you get the interest of making engines for chess?
Okay. I'm one of the part of the programmer. Okay, I'm not the programmer himself. I give advice. I'm more or less the beta tester. Like in the Formula 1, I'm the driver. You know, mm-hmm. The mechanical, the engineers created the machine. Mm-hmm. I'm the driver and tell him, look, this is not good. This is not good. And the guys sent me to the engine, mm-hmm. and I have a battery of test positions and wrong moves from the past from the engine. We will find it, or we make the same mistakes, and I give the feedback for the programmer. Mm-hmm. So I started with 12 years. I was 12 years. Go to the chess club. More or less, I play at home with a friend, and we read the rules from chess books, you know. But we don't understand the rules, believe me. And then we make our own rules, like, okay, who gives the opponent 3 times in a row check? You don't believe how much piece I sacrifice. Only get the check. Okay, it was really funny. And his mother say, guys, I read on the paper, the chess club in the city make a tournament. You can play there. You play every day here. Yeah. Why you don't go to the chess club and learn from there? Yeah. Okay, we go there. After 6 months, my friend lost interest. I stay there, and I was more or less the punching ball for the kids there. Believe me, I lost one game of the next, and then I was, and the guys, the teacher said to me, Erdo, you have to read a book. And it was not my favorite to read books. And then I have a lot of hobbies in my brain, like table soccer, like table tennis, breakdance, and whatever. And then he said, believe me, you have to read the books. When you play against yourself, you cannot find some ideas from Grandmaster. Read the books and read behind the lines, not only the best moves, read what the Grandmasters say, the plan and so on.
Right.
Okay, sometimes I don't listen to him. I lost and lost. Okay, guy, you have to read the book. I go to the library and take some books and read. I don't understand. I go with the book at the chess club, explain me what is this. And then some years later, I won the championships in the chess club 4 times in a row. Yeah, I say after 10 years later. You know?
Oh, wow, that's an amazing story.
Okay.
But this was in Turkey?
No, in Germany.
In Germany,
Yeah,
okay.
I was 1 year, I come to Germany.
Okay.
And the next part was, my brother was my punching ball at home. And he say, it's enough, you know. Search another guy to play with him. I will. I play with the odds like 1 pawn, knight odds and something like that. He lost every time. And then he say, no, I will not play against you. And then I read in the computer, on the chess report letter, Mephisto chess computer. I think, okay, not bad idea. And the friend from me, what comes to the chess club, he have also Amiga C64. It's really very, very old time. And then he said, there's a chess engine, you can play against him. Okay, I play against the engine. I lost. I think, wow, the programmer must a genius. Believe me, with this thing, I go to the 1993 to Munich. The World Championship was there, and then there was a position. I asked the programmer, why your engine not play this move? He says, sorry, I'm not a good chess player. We have a grandmaster in team, something like that. He explained us. And then my dream was broken. The programmer must a chess genius. No, he have no clue what's going on. He only translate the knowledge from the chess grandmaster to computer chess language. That was the main stuff. And then I started. I bother my dad. I need a computer. It was very expensive. And my daddy said, come on, for what you need and whatever. You will only play, read book, make for school something. And I said, please. And then after 1 year later, he said, okay, enough is enough. How much cost this shit? It was expensive. Okay. And then,
which year was it roughly, if you can tell us?
90 something, 89,
89, oh,
yeah,
yes,
it was really. One was the 64, I don't know. But my friend had first. I goes every day to him and to look and play with the cassette record. Oh my God, whatever. Okay, then I was interested in this stuff. And then read, when I go to the chess club, the new chess report comes every month. And then I see, wow, the new chess engine is stronger, 100 elo more, and 100 elo more every year. And then our chess club buy one of this, and I play against this tie. I lost. Okay, I lost. Okay, and then I think I must have this kind of stuff at home also to train, to learn with it. And then after that, I get some contact with programmers and ask them, guys, what's going on? It is possible to come into a team with you also. It was not so easy. The point was the big teams have his own players, you know. Come to in this team, you have to produce some efforts, you know. You have to win something like that. There was a German computer chess championship. You can buy a software and play there and whatever. Okay, I ask ChessBase or also Chess Millennium Chess for the Chess Genius 3, Genius 5. I play with this software. It was fun, you know. I created the opening book. I started with this stuff. I talk from 35 years knowledge. Yeah.
So you started also studying programming?
Not programming. I started with working with these guys, you know.
Okay.
I was the opening book writer. I saw the guys have a strong engine, but he comes very badly out of the book. That's the point. It's like you put Magnus Carlsen in a lost position, and it's now show how strong you are. It's not possible.
Yeah.
And it was my idea. Why the engine not play risky opening lines? there was some traps in the opening, so Black Madima Gambit, something. Most of the engines in the past don't understand why I can take it, and our end of the horizon he don't see. He's lost in 5. Yeah, that was my work to found traps, to found best position. Like what I say before in the Formula 1, I'm the driver to come to the first curve as first, and then push the gas and then go, fly away. Yeah, that was my start. And then one by one, I saw after the chess boards come down in 1994, 1995, it goes over and down. And then the PC was stronger and stronger, like the Pentium when beat Garry Kasparov with the Pentium 60 megahertz or 80 megahertz with the Genius engine, I remember. And that was the time that I was also in a team and starting to work to much better. And now the new generation with the AI software is differently. This is sometimes I think he don't know me. He don't need me anymore. He can play so strong in opening, but I save my work is I save the time. When you let the engine think 1 hour, he play only maybe. The first 30 minutes he play only D4. After 35 minutes he switch to the E4. Okay. So what you will do? I will make some test games with D4 and E4 with which opening with this first move will win, or I created a better position. You have also an opening. You play against engine A, draw, lost against engine B. So you have to set up which opening is better for who, like the secondant from the Grandmasters. We have to play against him. He's played too tactically. We play soft openings. That is my work to give the feedback for the programmer. And I work also like with the programmer. I ask him what you have changed on the engine. I have to know. When you say you put more tactically position to learn from it, I created tactic openings for this knowledge. It makes no sense. You are tactically very good and you have a very boring position. You can't do anything. What's the point?
Right.
That's my point. I had a lot of work, and then I started with in the past with some Grandmaster, and when I was in the Hydra team, we work also with some Grandmasters. And later the Grandmaster asked me, I have a position, can you analyze with the big machine? Big machine, we talk from thousands of euros and dollars. And then he said, okay, can you look this position? Can you look? And then I understand, the Grandmaster asked me about why the other Grandmaster can also ask me. And I can try to make money with it. yeah, of course, we have to calculate. And then later I try to, I'm from Turkey, I try to contact with some Turkish chess player, Mustafa Yilmaz, Wahab Shanal, and so on, most of them. I asked them, I work with this guy, but I don't say anything to anyone which line he analyzes.
Okay.
I say only he worked with me, I have an engine, and then he come with the TeamViewer. In the past was a TeamViewer. There was not Cloud Engine on ChessBase, but it was TeamViewer. I put it on the TeamViewer. He come in my machine and analyze the position. Or he sent me the position and I give the output from the engine to him. So, and with the engine cloud, I talk with the Turkish national teams also. Guys, let us work together, and we have to talk with Turkish Chess Federation. He was blind. It is so. He don't understand the profit from this stuff. Another teams from another nation contact me and say, okay, can we rent your engine? First time he asked me, can you send us your engine? I say, no, sorry. When I send you, the whole of the world have this. So we make it like the new Microsoft software. Always, you can only rent an engine, for 1 year, 2 years. It's like to me also. And I say to the guys, okay, we make per hour. You pay me this, and then you can contact with me for the preparation. And then when you say you go to the chess Olympiad, you go to some candidate tournaments, you can rent my machine, and then for 1 week, 2 weeks, how long the tournaments go. And then he analyzes with my machine with his line, okay? And the point is, I don't say to anyone, to anything, what he analyzed, who he analyzed, and that's it. That's my point.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a lot of more, but this is a short time.
Yeah.
Short
So, is there any world champion that you have helped in the past?
World champion, not directly, but he's analyzed. He's secondant.
Okay.
For example, not the Magnus, but one of the team from Magnus asked.
Got it.
That's the
Yeah.
That's the
Understandable, completely understandable. Just to give our viewers an idea, how much can this cost per hour?
Well,
you can say rough amount, not the specific amount.
okay.
A range you can say.
A range is per hour is 100 euro.
100 euro. That's
per
in the
hour.
range.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's the range.
Mhm.
How many times on the chess cloud I can put the engine per hour. It is not. I will not work with the Ducats. The idea is I sent I put it as a private engine. He talked to me. Okay, I need the engine from this to this time. And then I say it is doesn't matter how long you use. When you say this is from this to this time, it's 24 hours I calculate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have to calculate how much.
Okay. And how do people contact you?
I have an email, Erdogan.g @web.de, or it is the same on Skype. And he can see me as a chess Turk on ChessBase or Erdo, and he can use me also on ChessBase side and whatever. He will find me. I worked in the past also for the Komodo team, a lot of teams. So I am the guy who have to contact.
Amazing.
It is.
So roughly, if you can give us a figure, you mentioned that the engine is almost calculating 3600 ELO performance calculating at 3600 ELO performance. How because we are seeing that 3500 3600 ELO is most of the top engines can perform.
Yeah.
The engine that you are working with, what is the average ELO of that?
It is hard to say. Our engine, it's only produced or created or found tactically position much more better than stockfish whatever. Yeah. Okay. The idea is, for example, I have a test battery from 200 positions. No, only for example, stockfish solve 100, our engine 150.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it is a lot. It's a lot,
nice.
and on shorter time also. Half of the time, and the machine what I have is most of the time it doesn't matter. Like for example, my little walking machine at home is a 32 threads machine, is a 16 core. He's much faster on solving position like a 64 stockfish or so.
Okay.
Now I get from a team, what I will keep it a secret, more or less. We buy now a supercomputer with 300 and 84 cores, and it's 700 and something threads, and produce more than 700 million position per second.
Wow.
Yeah, the main point is most of the Grandmaster use per position only in 5 second takt. He look, tak, 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 tak. I have another, I go back, tak, tak, tak. No, it's not good, I go back. In 5 seconds rhythm, he put it. It is not a position like, we put the machine one day and look the next day. No, it's a lot waste of time, believe me.
True.
You have the idea, created your own idea, and let the machine think for you. My message for the young generation is, don't be a slave from the machine. Let the machine as a slave for you.
That's a great message. That's a great message. But do you think that somebody who is using the machine can really benefit? Like, suppose a 2750 player, they can make their journey towards 2800 or above.
Yeah, but the idea is I tell him our engine is tactically very strong. It makes no sense to put a strategic opening for this tactical engine.
Okay, got it.
Okay, you can only try to make go some risky like Alpha 0, H4, H5 ideas, and then look to make a soft position tactically. Then the engine can help for you. He found very quickly the sharpest move, and with the idea what I talked to you for our project with the one move produce the next 3 or 5 only moves. Makes more sense,
Right. So it's not only about getting the engines, also how to use it properly, right?
Yeah,
to get the best results.
I can tell you a private secret also. 99.999999% of the Grandmaster don't know how to use the engine.
Oh,
this is really so blindfold analyze. He put the engine. Also, he don't know how to work with the ChessBase software. Believe me, he don't know. There are so many functions in the ChessBase software, and I told him, the new idea from ChessBase with the playing style. You can use this. You say, okay, I never heard from this chess player. Look on the database, and the database show to you what kind of stuff he play. He's aggressive or not. You can look at there, and on this you can create the openings. My part is not to preparation for him. My part is to put the machine, the engine for him so good as possible for the idea to create a new line against the opponent. The rest is for him and his secondant. My part is only I only drive the car from Formula 1. The tires, I can't do anything when the tires are not good.
Right, and there's a very valid point that you mentioned in the beginning, that you don't want to sell it, you just want to license it for 1 year, so it can be available to anybody. It will do you have a plan to make it exclusive for somebody who is giving you a big check? Would you do that?
No. So I found a new sponsor, like okay, I will not call the name. The idea is, I told him, look it, I will not. You can buy a computer, put it on your room. You will not get our software, So when you make the idea, you buy the machine. We put it on my house. You pay the bill for the power. Okay, you pay also the money for me to work with it. I put the software on it. Put it on the engine cloud, and you can use.
Okay.
That's the idea.
So even if you get like a blank check to buy this out and nobody else can use it, would you be happy to sell it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It makes no sense, Then I put my hands, I can't do anything. I'm only put arrangement with him, and then nobody can afford from this idea. I will let them, many people.
That's very interesting.
I'm not looking for a billionaire. He catch me and then I'm rich and then I sleeping. The machine is no. It's not the idea. I will keep the idea for many kids also.
Wow.
Maybe okay for the kids is maybe too strong the engine. For the kids a laptop is enough. But the started at 2,650, 2,700. He will understand that differently,
Right.
Like when I show you engine game from 3,500 to 3,600, you will not understand different,
Right.
The Grandmaster will also not understand.
Exactly.
So it makes no sense for a kid. But I will open for the kids also. When he say my soul is clean, when I have worked with the strongest engine in the tactical engine in the world, let me do it. Okay, when his father pay, okay. But I can only say to him, you don't need it. But when he say I have the money, I will okay. Wow. I will not make a contract with only one person, and then give the another guys also. And I have some planning ideas, like many teams can buy a machine. I put it there. I have the power bills. He pay for this. He pay also for me for the work to update it. We created new neural network. It takes a lot of time, And then he have the idea always the newest engine will only like weekly or monthly update it, you know.
okay.
And he have not care about it. I have today the update. He must always look, is there a new update from Stockfish?
Yes.
Maybe 2 euro. You will not smell the 2 euro. Yeah, but most of the guys, what 2 euro, 2 euro? Yeah, we downloaded. Come on. I can say more or less 99% of the position from the humans, every engine can solve, you know. But the high level player see it differently. And this is what the guys from the low rated will not understand, why the guys buy so big machines, you know.
Right. You have given me so many points to think on today. There's one last question I want to ask you.
I'm open for you.
Yeah, because after the tech nerds of the world will see this video, they will be very interested in knowing what you have built. How difficult would it be for somebody else to build something like this?
Okay, the idea is very simple. I talk in the message also to the guys. When you listen between the lines, it is tactically. It is tactically, not knowledge on strategic opening. It makes no sense. The strategy is too far. You know, the point is behind the horizon. When you have like the Catalan is differently to Najdorf.
Yes.
Yeah, Najdorf you have after 10 moves in the middle game, then it's more or less over. In the Catalan you play more than 20-25 moves, and then you understand, that was the idea why Rook B1 was good.
Yes.
Maybe later for Rook B7 and something like that. And this is what I say to the guys: created tactical engine, but you know, when everybody have a tactical engine, make a tactical test positions. That's the idea.
Right.
I don't need too much high level knowledge engine. He take a lot of to come into the deep to the positions, you know, to understand. Makes no sense. The human player like only need for the next 5-10 moves, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and as I said before, in seconds he put
Yes.
forward, and then backward, forward. This is the idea how the Grandmasters works.
Great. It was an amazing knowledge session for me myself, and I'm sure that the viewers will enjoy this a lot. And I'm very sure that you will be getting a lot of emails and inquiries after this. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
sharing your knowledge with us.
Yeah.
We are very sure that many players will be benefiting from it, and also maybe the Grandmasters will also think, are we using the engines correctly, and they have a better approach to it.
How he will, I can give them a lesson how it was.
Wow.
I will not say the name, but how the other Grandmasters try to use it, and sometimes I explain them, no, it's not good way why you do that. For example, most of the Grandmasters make a 5-line and then let the engine machine on 5-line thing. So the power from the engine go 5 times slower, you know. You must look every line.
Okay.
So my idea is you have a first machine, you look on the 5 moves, and when you see the difference from the first 2 moves to the 3 and 5, 4 and 5, cut it and look only these 2 moves.
Okay.
And let the big machine run inside. Yeah.
Very valuable insights. Thank you so much once again.
Okay, you're welcome.
And all the best for whatever you are
Okay.
doing.